What is up and is going on, guys? Simply here and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode on the Xbox One. In today's episode we have two matches as always. The first match is a Capital One Cup match against Manchester City, so a very big match in today's episode, and then later on we have a match against Chelsea, and we do have the squad report in this episode for you guys. Now you might be thinking, why am I in the player edit thing? This guy, Alec Kant, I'm going to try to pronounce his name, hang on guys, Kantarovsky, he managed to pick up his debut goal, the 16-year-old, and I felt like I want to put him into the team a lot more. On his debut, he did save us in the last match against Crystal Palace in the 90th minute, 1-1, manages to come out of nowhere and score the winner for us, which is was really good because we actually we upgraded him from the youth squad to the professional team, and he really did show us. So I wanted to edit him a little bit and give him some better boots, which I don't usually like doing, changing it all that too much. But I thought in this case, because seeing as he wasn't an actual already a player, well, I thought we could do that. But we do have a match against Manchester City, home match, and I don't really care how we go in the cups. So I am going to play a couple of matches, and I think I'm going to auto-resolve. I don't care about the Capital One Cup. I don't care about the FA Cup. All I care about is getting in the top four, and that's where I'm going to be putting the first team players and my best performances, because I don't even know what the board objectives are about the cups. I don't think they really care all that too much. I just want to get Champions League football or some sort of European football for next season, and I reckon I will do season 3 of the QPR career mode. But guys, just quickly recap the last episode. In the first match, we did end up winning 5-1 over Southampton. Cavani picking up his hat-trick on his debut, which is absolutely fantastic. Aga picked up a nice header from the corner kick, and Danny Welbeck also picked up another goal as well. So, also, the second match in that episode was a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace. Cavani picking up 4 goals in 2 matches, and obviously Alec picking up his first on his debut as well, picking up a goal. But Diego here, starting off the scoring against Manchester City, sends an absolute howler past Joe Hart, and there was no way that the Englishman could save that shot from the well-struck shot from the Brazilian. But Edison Cavani on the ball with a nice piece of play from Danny Welbeck. The shot does go wide and hits the crossbar. Rhodes trying to get it back in, but unfortunately the Manchester City defence does clear it quite well. And speaking of a quite good clearance, bloody Joe Hart there, absolutely smashing it to Jesus Navas. And looks like Jovetic is on the ball, who quite possibly could have been a QPR player, and both teams end up hitting the crossbar. He was one of my top choices for coming to the club after we sold Remy for 65 million. But yeah, also was Wayne Rooney and Suarez, but I thought Cavani was a better shot, and so far he has been a better signing. But unfortunately, Negredo managed to pick up an injury, so that's one less striker from Manchester City. But Danny Welbeck, with an absolute superb run, manages to get the header up on it, but unfortunately, a quite comfortable save from the Manchester City attack. But speaking of the attack, Manchester City are on here, but my defence managed to save it somewhat. But Menes coming off the bench, not off the bench, coming off from the left-hand side. I thought I subbed him on this match, but no, I played him. But he scores an absolute beautiful goal in the 70th minute, running down the wing, and he's one of those pre-contract players. Cavani, a very nice piece of play to his former PSG teammate, and slots it in the back right. So I totally forgot that we have 2 PSG players in this. Now, this is who I brought off the bench, Traore. And Edison Cavani makes it 3-0 against Manchester City. Now, I don't know how I managed to do that. We ended up nearly drawing 1-1. We probably should have lost that match against Crystal Palace. We managed to just save it, but we end up smashing Manchester City 3-0 so far. But as I did say, we end up finishing. I didn't want to spoil the result. I thought we had one more clip. They might have got one more back. But we end up winning 3-0 over Manchester City, which is absolutely awesome. And like I did say, I wasn't really planning on... I didn't really care about the Capital One Cup or the FA. If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. We'll see what happens. But we do have the squad report for you guys, because I basically wanted to show you it. Young's gone up a +1, 72 overall, 24 years of age. Sebastian Rode who has some very nice stats and he's probably going to have a pretty high potential. Junior Hoylett Menez didn't go up one. Diego, 83, 21 years of age. Danny Welbeck showing interest from Barcelona and Monaco, so it's going to be very interesting to see if we can keep him. Edison Cavani, 7 goals and 2 assists within 6 matches, which is absolutely incredible. We've got Gomez, we've got Alec here, picking up 1 goal. Lopez, 2 million. Frederick Sorensen, we've got Traore's gone up a +1. Tom Hitchcock's gone up a +1. My free agent, Centemax's gone up a couple of stats, so whether or not we play him, no club seems to want him to go on loan. Unfortunately, Sanya has gone down a +1, and Julius Caesar is still out on loan. But we still do have a match in today's episode. We do have a match against Chelsea. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Well, we've been doing well. I think we're undefeated in the BPO at the moment. We had a draw against Manchester United. We had a win against Southampton, a win against Crystal Palace, and if we can pull a win against Chelsea, this would be absolutely spectacular because, like I said, my main objective is to try and get European football. I reckon we can get the top 4 spot. But where do you guys think I'll finish up in the league? Put in the comment section down below. And while you're there, could you please leave a like on this video to support my channel? I would really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into these videos, and a simple like really does go a long way. But Edison Cavani on the ball here with a nice little roulette. Really, his chance didn't really amount to anything, but he really did drop back after he lost the ball, and Sebastian Rowe was on the ball for a little bit. But Cavani breaks away, sends an absolute howling shot at the goalkeeper. It was a top-notch shot, but unfortunately it didn't really amount to anything. Cavani really gets taken down here, but Diego manages to intercept, and Diego starts off the scoring again. He did at Manchester City and scored a fantastic goal. 29 years of age, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and remember, that goal was for free. We did manage to pay his wages, so we technically are paying for him, but we didn't have to pay a single dime for that goal in the transfer budget. Look at that interception, and really did capitalise on the situation past Courtois. And fantastic goal there by Diego, and he's a fantastic centre attacking mid. I don't know how. Did we sign him from Atletico, didn't we? I was trying to think, was he at Wolfsburg at the time? I think he might have been at loan at Wolfsburg at one stage. But being 1-0 up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge is really unheard of a championship side. And if you told me in the last season that would be signing Edison Cavani, I wouldn't believe you. And we would be winning and beating. We won 3-0 over Manchester City. But mind you, this is a very different QPR than Season 1. We have a lot of free contract players into the side. That's basically the majority of my team. And we did sell Tarat and Remy for ridiculous prices. But Chelsea, we're not going to let this lead go untested with a very nice shot there. Edison Cavani with a diving header. He's really committed to the side. But Danny Welbeck there and Cavani with a nice piece of play. Can he capitalise? But a very, very solid save past Courtois. But we do manage to get another through ball there by Alec, and he's really having some audacious shot, this youngster, trying to pick up his second goal. But we did bring off Gomez off the bench, and Gomez nearly seals the deal in the 90. But we do end up winning 1-0 over Chelsea. So we end up winning 3-0 over City in the cup. But let's face it, they probably weren't playing their best team because it's a cup. And we end up winning 1-0 against Chelsea, which we can't really underdress, can we? Because it was absolutely a spectacular performance. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video to support my channel. And make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks a lot, guys. Goodbye.